Hey Aries, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your monthly love reading. Sorry the table's shaking, but I don't know how to sit down eloquently. So, like and subscribe if you like it. If you don't, I understand. But I would like to grow the channel, so be kind. What was I gonna say? Oh, so this may not resonate for everybody. If it resonates, leave the rest behind. And let's see what you have coming in for love this month. Okay. All right, let's get it in. Messages for Aries. I only got one at flip. Please be a good one. Renewal. So renewal, I look at renewal as the death card. Okay, that's how I look at renewal. It reminds me of death. So I feel like out with the old, in with the new. Okay, so this could be, vamping up your relationship this month. Maybe you guys are spicing it up. Okay, maybe some of you are switching it up. Maybe you want to date, somebody new this month. That is okay, right? Freedom. I like freedom. All right, but something's changing when it comes to your love life. Okay, I'm going to stick with the renewal, all right? So let's see what else we have, okay? If something changes, some cycles ending, some transformation in process. I see some new starts in relationships for some of you. All right, so let's see what we got. Ooh, that just flew out. All right, so it says you're on the right path. Okay, whatever that may be, okay? Whatever you're doing when it comes to your love life, it says you're on the right path. It says hurt. And we have what I call my good luck card. So things are getting better. So something's over. Okay, something is gone. It's over. You're past it. And now you're moving on to something that looks to be a little bit more suited, for you. These are 4-leaf clovers. They represent love and prosperity, right? So there we go. Like I said, didn't I just say you guys are moving on? I just said it. Card just came out. All right, you found out whatever the information it is that you needed to know. It was not something that you probably wanted to hear, but this move is good for you. Okay, it's good for you. All right, there's the communication I was talking about. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. For some of you, you're married to this person. I just saw it on the bottom of the deck. So let's move these around. All right, so communication coming in. All right, the card says receiving a message, so you're going to do just that. You're going to receive a message. Okay, so expect that. All right, this message may hurt. It may cause some of you to move. It may cause some of you to readjust your circumstances, your life, your plans, right? But let's see where this is going. Okay, but what I like is that this is good for you. Okay, because you have the 4-leaf clover. And you also have the butterfly, that renewal card. This will be good for you. All right, so let's see what else we got. What's happening for Aries in love? What's up, Aries? What's up? So we have hope, expecting faith, manifesting. We have peace. I know that's right. Balance, harmony, friendships. And we have clarity. Like I said, you guys got the information you needed to know, right? And you have longing. So these are all good things because I feel like, number one, you're moving on for something and your heart is open, right? You don't have any high hopes, no expectations out of somebody here. I don't even think you have a lot of expectations for yourself right now. What you're manifesting is this peace, okay? This balance, this harmony. For some of you, you took the high road, and whoever you're leaving behind, you're like, look, we can just be friends, okay? That's kind of how I look, like how you're looking at the situation. Now that you know the truth, I don't feel like you're wanting to know anymore. I don't feel like you're driving yourself insane to find out whatever this information is that you heard. I feel like right now you're open, you're empathetic, and even though some of you may be vulnerable in some way, it's okay. You're receptive to the information that I feel that you've heard, and you're not really letting it bother you to the extent to where you feel like, it's the end of the world. Okay, so you realize it's not it's not the end of the world. Okay, you're no longer going through this. Now that you heard this truth, now that you heard this message, you're able to be at peace, and now you can be free. So let's see what other messages we have for you. For some of you, you know that there's been deception, right? And the silence has literally, been killing you. Let's just say that, right? Not knowing right? It's just been really hard. You could have been dating a Pisces, doesn't have to be, but I feel like now that things have been exposed, you know, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Like now you have your will back. You're free. You're free from whatever devastation that, you know, was going on, you know, around you. Like everything is okay now. You have the fall here. Maybe you met this person in the fall. I don't know. Maybe you're making plans. The fall may be significant to you in some way. All I know is that, you know, there's something that may have, you know, caused some, you know, some disruption, you know, in your life. Maybe things got off balance a little bit here. Maybe they upset you in a big way or a small way. It just depends, right, on the information that you receive. And some of you definitely received information, probably even as like we speak this summer, if you haven't already. But I feel like something's going to linger into the fall or possibly even the winter. Okay, it may not be as easy as you may expect to move on from this person. It may not be you. It's probably them, because I feel like you've accepted this, right? You just wanted to know the truth and now you're moving on. But I don't know, if you're married, that's the lingering effect that I'm kind of feeling. It won't be as easy to let this person go. Somebody here may even try to stop you. Okay, they may ask you for a fresh start, but you don't believe them. I feel like it's just going to be, you know, it's going to be a waste of your time. Okay, so let's see what else we have. All right, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is a card of juggling. So it may be some things you have to do. All right, the Two of Pentacles represents, you know, a lot, you know, going on. Okay, this talks about decisions. It talks about juggling, you know, juggling life, juggling money. Okay, there may be, like I said, there, you know, this has been up and down for you in some way. And I feel that finally with the Two of Pentacles, like balance, you know, you're going to be able to balance this out, you know. So it's okay. You may be trying to get to this place of peace and quiet. Okay, a place where you can go ahead and move on. All right, now that you got the information that you needed. So something was withheld from you, but you know it now. Oh, this piece of doo-doo. So there's the Devil. So you could be done with a Capricorn, and if so, oh my God, Aries, woe to you. You understand? Capricorns don't give you peace. When they get unruly, they are literally unruly. Okay, some of you guys could be hoping and wishing that they just move or go away. Go away. Okay, move away, go away. Just whatever you do, leave me alone. You know, some of you just want to be free. And it's crazy because you have this fall card. So maybe the fall will bring something significant in for you when it comes to dealing with this Devil that we have here. This energy, you know, may make you feel like you're stuck with someone or attached to someone here. Okay, I don't know. There's all kinds of feelings associated with it. I'm not going to get into it. Just know that things are going to balance out, because card 15 is a 6, and 6 represent, you know, balancing out things. Okay, so you won't be in that energy of that two of Pentacles long. You could be conversating with this person. You're trying to move on, I feel. They could keep messaging you in some way. Maybe they're trying to fix something in some way. But in the meantime, you guys are just hoping that they just go away. Like, don't fix shit. Just go, right? Just go. Like, you're the vein of my existence. You know, some of you are saying, because they're taking your peace away. All right. And you don't wish no bad juju on them. Well, some of you might. But for the most part, you just want a new life without having to deal with this drama. Like, you're just longing for the day that they go away. All right, that they move on. Like, you want that call to be like, you know what, so-and-so relocated to Timbuktu, Japan, you know, Antarctica, things like that. Like, you just waiting for the day for them to go away. All right, so let's get you some more messages, but let me take a drink. Okay, give me 1 second. Aries. I will say I get it, because whoever this is, they are just always up to no good. Like, this guy looks so sneaky. Anyway, so yeah, let's get another. I was just thinking about this person for a minute there, right? Look, 5 of Wands. You know, you just I know how I feel about this person. I feel the same way you do. They full of arguments, right? It's always, you know, there's tension between the two of you. Like you just, yeah, you just don't get along. You know what I mean? Like you just don't along. Like this person makes you feel like you made different choices, you know, or that you could change the situation in some way, shape, or form. Like, I don't know, this person's messed up. All right, the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands just makes me feel like, you know, they're just doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like things are just out of control with them. Okay, they just make you feel some kind of way. Regret. That's what what I feel like. Regret, right? Ooh, okay. I get it. All right, let's get some clarifiers and then I'm gonna go, okay, and go bake this daggone cake. No, I'm lying. I still gotta do Gemini. Never mind. All right, I'm gonna do Gemini. Then we'll bake this cake. I ain't even sure. The cards didn't even touch each other. That's crazy. How did this thing? Oh, come on. All right, whatever. I'm not the best at this, but whatever. All right, let's get some clarifiers. This little devil, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands. What do we have? Yeah, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you guys are doing very well. Look, you're showing up in your reading, right? So here you go, right? You're doing well. Everything is fine. I feel like you have what you need. You know, like whoever you're maybe with right now, you know, maybe they're, you know, they're spoiling you, you know, to some extent, because the Nine of Pentacles, like, she aight. You know what I'm saying? She got money, you know, she's free, she has financial independence. You know, she's, you know, putting in a lot of effort to get what she has. But at the end of the day, she's all right. You just got, like I said, this person that is, I don't know, attracted to you in some way, because we have the devil here. And yeah, so I do feel like you're just like, what am I supposed to do with this person? Okay, you got a lot of choices here. Okay, this, you know, there's something you're gonna have to figure out. All right, but it may not be today. Okay, but the Seven of Cups talks about, you know, dreaming. It talks about, you know, indecision. It talks about choices, different opportunities. So there's different ways that you can go about this. Although, like I said, I feel like you fantasize a lot about what life would have been without them. Okay, with that, like, you know, if you just would have stayed single, not dealt with this person at all. But it's gonna work out. So let's get you one final message, and then I'll let you go, Aries. So yeah, you know, you just waiting for the day for this person to go away. They're just causing chaos. You got holding on. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, like you don't love them anymore. You've moved on. Meanwhile, they're just holding on for whatever God-given reason. I don't even know. But look, it's in reverse. Like, you don't want them. You don't want to be bothered with them. You wish you had never met them, right? It's in reverse. I always read reversals, but I'm taking this one because this is kind of how you feel, okay? So whenever they go away, I think your life will be 150% better, at least in your mind. Maybe that's true. I don't even know, but that's how you feel. So thank you, Aries. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.